What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Battle Creek East Coast National Hare Scramble. We're out here on the line, and you guys are about to watch my very best start of the season. Here we go. Oh, and we are off, and this is actually my best start. It's still not good. But it's my best start of the season. And oh, I get bumped a little bit. My handlebar gets bumped. I go outside. I'm almost stopped. I almost ran that guy over. I hope nobody ran him over from behind. Whoa, there's carnage all over the place. This is what the C-Class is all about, people. If you can survive the start, you can survive the race. We get going here, and oh, this guy goes, oh shoot, I just did run him over, and I just continue on my way. I shouldn't be laughing about it. I know he's okay though, because I saw him later in the race when he passed me. So all's well that ends well, right? Whatever. C-Class is pure carnage when you start, and I am riding in the C30 plus class, C veteran class. We also started with the 85 through 200 cc, I believe it was. I think they started on the same line. So this poor guy gets stuck up there, and when you get stuck in a situation like this, everybody just kind of rams up past you and doesn't allow you back onto the track, and everyone just pretty much gets by. So that's pretty much what happened to him. I've been in that situation before. It happens. So right off the start here, I will say things feel awkward for me. I just put on new tires, which aren't the problem. I'm the problem. I felt weird on the bike. I don't know how to explain it. There's certain days where you just feel like you have that aggressive, like I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna kick some, I'm gonna use the word butt, alright? You're gonna kick some butt. You're gonna kick some butt today. I didn't feel that coming into this race. Which is weird because generally that is I'm an aggressive person in general. That's usually the kind of personality that I have, and I just did not feel it today. I felt lazy before the race, and I get out here on the bike and it feels kind of uncomfortable. I don't know how to explain it. It felt slippery the first lap. Probably because of the rain, the mud, the roots. I don't know. It took me a little while to settle in. Later on in the race, I felt good, but on this first lap, I don't know. I just was not feeling it. And I don't know that I ever did feel it totally with the aggressiveness. There's somebody's seat laying in the middle of the track. This is the second time this season that I have almost ran someone's seat over out on the track. That's weird. I don't know.
Come on, baby.
So here we are. I'm experiencing arm pump like crazy, and this is the first time this year that I have had arm pump, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. Oh, say hello to Matt. That's Matt off there on the right. It's thanks to Matt that I even got to race this race at all, because I had so many things happening. First I had my clutch go out, and then what happened? Oh, my forks were leaking, so I had to take care of my forks. And then I was like, well, I might as well throw these new tires that I've got sitting in my garage. I might as well throw these new tires on for the National. Why not? So I tried putting them on, and I pinched a tube. Meanwhile, all this is going on. My car needs the timing belt changed and the water pump. And what else happened? Something else happened. And then I had the stupid light came on and it went into low power mode because of emission stuff. It's a diesel. The car's a diesel. And just all kinds of stuff was happening. So I dropped the tires off over with Matt, the wheels, and he took care of it. And I went over this section all sloppy. I guess I wasn't expecting it, and I came in a gear too low. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, long story short, Matt bailed me out and helped me out tremendously, and he's the reason that I even got to go to this race, because I had so many other things going on. Let's see, what else did I have going on? I had stuff going on at work. Oh, I clipped that tree. I go down. I've got a potty mouth. I start swearing. So things are just getting worse. They don't get better. Not right now anyway. And yeah, at work I had the director coming in, and Then I had the American Welding Society. I'm a welding instructor, by the way, for people that don't know. I had the American Welding Society come in and actually do a video shoot. And look at this guy in front of me. What's that bike called? A Pirella? Something like that? It's Italian, right? We're going to see this guy multiple times through this video. So we're going through traffic. I totally lost where I was at with the American Welding Society thing. I'll get back to it. But we're trying to get ahead of this guy in front of us who's kind of slowing us down a little bit. And he gets by, but I can't squeak by. I think I need to be more aggressive with that sort of stuff. Jump over these logs, and I'm looking for another place to get by. There's my spot. Get by him. Listen to the two-stroke sing. So anyway, American Welding Society came in, they did a video shoot. I'm not sure if I'm going to be in the Welding Journal or what exactly is going to happen, but if you are a welder and you are familiar with the American Welding Society, that's super cool. That's like the coolest thing ever. If I'm in the Welding Journal, I'm going to take that thing and I'm going to frame it and put it on my wall, because that's super awesome. More news in my welding world. I just got another job. I got a second job to help supplement and pay for my dirt bike habit. So that's really cool. I'm going to be working at a community college now, teaching welding there as well. So that's cool. It's going to be an extra 6 hours a week, so it's nothing major. But it'll definitely help out because I spend a decent amount of money on these races, making it to every race. Maintenance is catching up with me on this bike. It's 2000 YZ250, and I'm pretty much gambling at this point. The low end could go at any time. I was talking to Matt about it. It's like, I know I'm gambling week in and week out, but I'm just going to race it until she goes. Hopefully next year I'll have the money to buy a new bike. We'll see what happens with that. I got a few plans in the works to see if I can get myself on a new machine, and that would be just awesome. So anyway, look at this pristine forest that I am working my way through. It's gorgeous. The dirt is a dark brown. It's tight. It's bumpy. Oh my gosh, it's Battle Creek bumpy. I remember. Oh, and then this guy in front of me here, I'm gonna battle it out with him for a little while, try to get past him. But I remember the first time I rode Battle Creek, it was all rutted out and chopped out, and it just beat me to a pulp. This time, the main thing that I would say that hurt me wasn't that I wasn't in good enough shape. I feel like I was in good enough shape. I never felt like I was pushing it too hard out here. But what happened is I started experiencing like joint pain in my knees. And I remember it's happened to me all 3 times that I've rode here at Battle Creek. And I think it's got something to do with the rocks that they've got in the soil or the roots or something. There's something about the chop at Battle Creek that just makes my knees scream. And I don't know what that's all about, but it's catching up to me. So let's see, we're coming up on a bottleneck here, and let's see here, it's these trees that are across. So this was kind of interesting each lap. Oh, there we go, we got the commissioner's son there in front of me. And I don't know what he's doing messing around, but hey, bud, it's my turn. See, I gotta get through here. I got a race to run. Don't got time to sit there and watch you. I'm just kidding. I do have actually time to sit there and watch you. Alright, so here we go. We'll continue. Whoa, kind of sketchy on the logs, but that's what makes it fun. I always love Battle Creek. It's a fun race each and every time. Catch up to this guy in the orange. Listen to that bike sing. He's got a nice... Oh, the battle is on. Like, I don't know if he saw me behind him or if he hears me or what. But he doesn't seem to want to let me pass. And you know what? Challenge accepted, bud. I like that. Alright? Okay, there are those of you out on the trail that are slower, okay? And I understand, you know, those guys getting over and letting people pass for people that are genuinely faster than them. And I thought there was a fast guy behind. I don't know what I was doing there. I thought there was a fast guy behind me, but I don't know. I jumped back on and continued the battle. But if someone is genuinely faster than you, that's fine. Let them by, okay? I'm not genuinely faster than this guy in front of me. Like, he's definitely making me work for it right here, you know? So him not letting me pass does not piss me off at all. This is why I race right here. I love getting up behind this guy, trying to find a way past, and I love battling him for the position. This is what makes racing worth it to me. Oh, here we go. Can I get him? Oh, I'm gonna try. Passing people along the way. Trying to get past him. I love watching this too. I'll go back and watch this sort of stuff over and over again. I love watching this sort of stuff. I think I get him right here. Drop the hammer. Let's do it. Yeah. All right, now I'm making good time. Now you can tell though. I mean, look at how shaky the camera is and how it kind of bounces around. Usually my videos are relatively smooth because I mean I have the camera mounted on my helmet. So like if you think about it, the suspension of the bike is soaking up these bumps. My knees are soaking up these bumps. My back is soaking up the bumps. My neck actually is soaking up the bumps because most people tend to try to hold their head relatively level. They're not wanting it just to be bouncing all over the place, right? So that, like, the GoPro is deceptive in actually how rough this trail actually is. It's much rougher than it actually looks. And in the woods here, I feel good. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. I'm feeling smooth. I'm feeling relatively fast. I feel like it's about time. I'm going to start catching people if I keep doing it like this. Whoa, get off the track, son. It wasn't that close, but yeah, I don't know. Look, I've already run one person over today. I'm not afraid to make it two. You need to stay out of my way. So look, this guy gets right back past me. Actually, that's a different guy, isn't it? This is a guy in a 4-stroke. He's just wearing like identical clothing. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, we're out here on the motocross track where I am not comfortable and I am slow. And that guy's slowly working his way away from me. I do feel like I'm improving on the motocross track, but I'm still not there, you know? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm used to lugging the 2-stroke a little bit in the woods, and it does just fine because it's not loose stuff like this. And I obviously didn't lug it right there. You can hear me getting on the pipe. Little baby jump. But I don't know, I think maybe if I switch to a 4-stroke, I would have better luck with the way that I lug the bike. Or maybe I just need to ride the 2-stroke like you're supposed to ride the 2-stroke. I don't know, we'll find out. So I look down at scoring and I am in 10th place. It's not the worst I've ever done. It's not the best I've ever done. But I'm not happy with it. As far as I'm concerned, I should be... I've got the skill, I've got the speed, and I'm in good enough shape now to where I should be finishing in top, I want to say top 8, week in and week out. So, alright, it's time to start catching people. Oh, riding the wheelie across the bridge. Oh, booster is crazy. I feel like I've got pretty good speed through here. Until you get to corners and then I'm sloppy and don't know what I'm doing. And again, you hear that bike lugging? I think that's my problem. I think I need to run in a higher gear. And when I say higher, I mean like higher, like rev the engine higher. I need to come in with some force on the pipe and just let that bike rip through the corner. And right here, and I get hit by somebody. And somehow during this process, I don't know, it didn't show up on video, but somebody ran over my ankles, like the back of my feet. I think it might be this guy in green off to my left. This guy's talking to me. Hey, Booster. I don't know. Yeah, of course people would recognize me when I'm screwing up. So I'm trying to start the bike. Oh, and that's another thing. The bike was stalling out on me. I just replaced the clutch because I thought the clutch was what was slipping. I think it's actually the Rekluse. I think my Rekluse has finally gone bad. And I can't complain because I've got some hours on it. But I don't know. I think it's the Rekluse that's gone bad. So that's that. So here we go. We're coming in, trying this a little differently this time. And I got through pretty much without issue. I think I did pretty well there. I can live with that. But yeah, I think the Rekluse is about done. I may try to ride it one more track. I don't know. It's not doing me a whole lot of good anyway now because the bike is stalling. And it's actually kind of slipping the clutch a little bit for me, which might be helping me a little bit actually. But then again, it might not. So I don't know. It's hard to say whether my worn Rekluse will help me next next race, or if I should just swap it out and go with the full new clutch that I've got. I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards swapping it all the way out. Hey, what's up, man? Comes by me, yeah, Booster. And that's how you get in the video, folks. You also happen to get lucky in that I just choose a segment that has you in it, because I'm not going to watch the full 2 hours of video. I'm not going to sit here and watch through the whole thing. So I kind of just try to skim through and give a few highlights, lowlights, a few entertaining segments. So, it's Pony Jr.'s bike. Pony Jr.'s bike is broke down. I think watching Pony's video, he said that the clutch went out, and then there's this bridge up here and a guy with a yellow flag, and it seems like I think every time I went through this area, the yellow flag was out, so I didn't get to try the bridge. I don't know if I would have tried it anyway, because every time I went through, the yellow flag was out. That means people are crashing down in there, and I don't need to be doing that. So here we go. I'm going to get past this guy, and if you guys follow me on Facebook, hint, hint, wink, wink, go ahead and follow me on Facebook. You will recognize this section because I twist that throttle. I listen to that FMF pipe sing, and I go down this straightaway, and I feel like I'm hauling. I'm going good. And then this guy here on my left comes by me, locks it up, slides around the corner and into the woods, and makes me feel like, okay, yeah, I've still got a bit to learn. Which I knew I've still got a bit to learn anyway, but I feel like I'm moving so much better this year, and I'm cruising so much faster. I mean, look at this. This isn't the tightest single track, but this is still pretty much single track here in my opinion. Whoa, duck under the tree real quick. And come by the tree stand, and I'm moving pretty good. But then there's guys like that guy just previously right here that come flying by me so fast. It's humbling. It really is. Like, no matter how good I get, no matter how much faster I feel like I am, those guys are just so far out of reach. I remember my first time racing Battle Creek. It was my first year racing, so I was much slower than I actually am now. And this guy came by me just bouncing his bike off the rev limiter, turned it sideways, and just was flying through the trail. I couldn't believe how fast he was. So going through scoring again, I'm in 10th place, and oh, there's that guy again. That guy I said to watch on the first lap, he gets past me, and then he drives into the woods. Oh man, I have been there, buddy. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a pass on it, and then he goes flying into the woods. It's like, whoops. So okay, this right here is what I feel like I need to actually be doing. You hear how that bike is more on the pipe. I'm not lugging it. I feel like when I'm not on the pipe, I ride kind of lazy and I ride slow. And when I've actually got that bike up where the power actually is supposed to be, I feel like I ride just so much better keeping it right here in this range. And I'm still lugging it just a little, but it's definitely better. It's definitely faster right here in this range. Whoa, little drop down here. That was actually kind of fun. I actually liked that section. And we're coming up again on like the Enduro Cross, what I consider the Enduro Cross section. But it's where you've got to climb those logs going uphill. Coming up on that again. And I do believe that I rode pretty well. Oh, this little section's fun. You could either go straight and do the log crossings, or you could like take this little roundabout route around it. I don't know, I always like it when you have options. I feel like that's fun, being able to like make the decision on where you're gonna go. Oh, this time the log's all blown out. It's really easy. Let's see, where's this video at? How many minutes have I actually been recording? Okay, so the video, we're getting closer to the end. So I might as well let you guys in on what's going through my mind at this point. Oh, and then I pull over and this guy gets right back past me again. Anyway, right now my knees in this video are just aching like crazy, and I'm starting to think like, man, like I've got a feeling when I come through, it's not going to be the checkered flag. It's still going to be the white flag. And my knees are getting achy to the point to where I'm like, all right, I can't really stand that much longer. I'm going to have to start sitting. And when I start sitting, I start really getting wore out, because it's not your knees taking that shock anymore. It's your back and it's your arms and it's just your entire body. And I feel like I get way more tired out if I continue to sit. And it's just like, I don't know if I've got another one of those laps in me. So at the end of this lap, that's going to be it. And I get past him again. And it's like, okay, what I could do, like there's multiple options, you know, I could do that. And I could continue to try to keep the same pace. But if I try to keep the same pace and doing that, there's like a chance I'm going to crash and get injured, and I don't know. Just with the way my knees were feeling and everything, I'll call it a day. I'll live to race another day, and I actually have another race this Sunday. So we're loaded up in August here. We're going to be doing a ton of races. So I guess I don't know how I actually finished. I was in 10th again, and like I said, I'm going to live to race another day. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to give it all I got again at Valley Trail Riders. And I feel good about this one. I'm going to try to come in aggressive. I'll make sure to eat my Wheaties before it, and we'll see what happens. So anyway, guys, that was Battle Creek. It was a great race. It was a fun race. It was put on well. Everyone who worked on it, thank you. Anyone who hasn't tried a Hare Scramble, come on out and give her a try, because it's a blast. And anyway, guys, this is Booster, and I will catch you guys later.